everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Marcia. In this video I would like to share with you how I made this beautiful Paco Rabanne inspired skirt. It is so stunning and it's got 11 loops on the side with tiny little buttons, and also has these two long straps so you can make a bow or you can tie into a knot and equally you look beautiful. This 3D print, and it's quite unusual. It's just so beautiful, this skirt, and when I saw the price tag of £620, it's just far too much for most of us. So I decided to make my own, and I bought the material, this beautiful brocade with green and pink shades in it. I thought, oh, this material will be absolutely perfect for this skirt. So I'm showing you step by step how I recreated this gorgeous skirt. I hope you like this idea, and if you do, please press the like button. I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and press the little bell so you'll be notified next time I post another video. Thanks very much, so let's get started. I found this beautiful silky material for this project. I'm using a simple pencil skirt pattern, or you can use one of your skirts as a guide. Fold your fabric in half and cut the back section first. If you're adding a zipper on the back, allow seam allowances for it, like I'm doing in this case. I'm cutting the left front skirt sections separately, as one side will be wider than the other one. This is the left side. For the front right side of the skirt, you will need extra fabric to allow for the overlap on the side, and to place the button loops and the buttons afterwards. In this skirt, I added an extra 15 centimeters from the center of the skirt, plus seam allowances. I also cut some interlining to add more body to the skirt using the same pattern pieces. I'm using hemming web to speed up the process of adding the interlining to the skirt fabric. I will treat it as it was one piece of fabric, and this time my fabric will have more body than before. As you can see, all my skirt pieces have interlining. I pinned the darts and now I'm going to sew them. For the waistband, I cut 2 strips the length of the skirt top sections, about 11 centimeters in width, added interfacing and pinned on the skirt top section, ready for sewing. I overlocked all the seams before adding the invisible zipper. Measure the length of your zipper before you sew the skirt back seam. When measuring the zipper, leave a 2 cm tail at the end, then sew the back seam of the skirt. Pin the zipper close to the edge of the seam, making sure the zipper teeth is at the center of the seam, and right side of the zipper is with right side of the fabric. Mark the other side where the zipper should meet at waistline so it will line up. Then pin the other side to the other edge and sew it in place. This will be like basting, so at this stage you can use quite long stitches if you prefer. Now change it to an invisible zipper foot and stitch the left side first until you reach the beginning of the main back seam, starting from the top. Put the zipper pull under the back seam till it's not visible on the right side. That's when the 2 cm tail gap we left before will help. Now to the other side of the zipper, starting at the top, stitch until the back seam starts. Now release the zipper pull slider from the hole and bring it to the surface. Now you have a concealed zipper that is truly invisible. For the button loops, I cut a long strip of 70 centimeters of fabric, about 5 centimeters in width. Then I ironed the edge and sewed in the middle. Then I cut into 11 small strips of about 6 centimeters in length and formed them into loops. Then I pressed it to keep the shape. Sew the loops with pins on to avoid them moving from their position. Most machines allow you to do that without breaking the needle. For the front ties, I cut 2 long strips of fabric of about 50 centimeters in length and 5 centimeters in width and pinned one long edge. I inserted a long ribbon on one side at the end and stitched the end in place and kept inside the long strip while I was sewing, taking care not to stitch on the ribbon as I sewed the edge. This will make it much easier to bring the strip to the right side once you've sewn. To finish off the edge where the button loops and the ties are, I pinned a piece of interfaced fabric about the length of the skirt and about 8 centimeters in width. Pinned it and sewed into place. After I sewed the band in place, I understitched the seams towards the band seam allowance. And here it is. It looks lovely and neat. I also sewn this band at the hem level and then turned into the right side, as you can see. Now it's time to attach the other tie to the other side of the waistband. I pinned it about 11 centimeters from the edge. Sewed one side first, then turned it, then sewed on the right side, leaving the tie row edge on the inside as shown here. The loops and buttons in this skirt were used only for decorative purposes, as I have the zipper on the back to get into it. I made another skirt also in green color with different fabric, and the loops and buttons sections are also only decorative, as I added a zipper on the back, as you can see. In this linen colorful version, the loops and buttons are completely functional, as it hasn't got a zipper on the back and it's a wrap over style. And I added a button on the inside on the waistband to hold the layers together. I love the way how these skirts have turned out. They are amazing. So beautiful and fun to wear. If you have any questions, write in the comment section and I'll be very happy to answer. Hope you like this idea, and I would like to ask you to take a quick second to subscribe to my channel. It's completely free. Thanks very much for being here. I appreciate it very much. Bye for now.